My name is Annabelle Wallis, and I am an actress. Love me twice today. I always basically knew I wanted to act, but I think it was hard for me to accept that it was a possibility. I grew up in Portugal and I came to London, and I knew that in London it was more possible to follow my dream. I didn't really tell anyone I wanted to do this. I was very quiet. I'd always acted growing up. I think I was lucky. And I had a lot of balls at that age, you know, so I think that helps. Love me one time. I tried to find something about me that relates to the character, maybe, you know, situations that have happened in my life or experiences that I've had. I try to connect because, you know, all you can do is bring out the truth, you know, and I try just to be truthful. It's just a great industry to be in. You can kind of really kind of obsess about little details and create something quite fantastical. I think defining my style would be very difficult. I grew up in a very international community and around a lot of very strong characters, and I think through my life I've picked up pieces of everyone and everything that I meet, so I'm very eclectic. I can go from looking like Grace Kelly to looking like Stevie Nicks, you know, or I really don't like to follow one trend. I just like to be, just whatever I feel like, you know. I don't like any conformity, any kind of, if I'm told to look like something, I'll look the opposite, you know, be it good or bad. My style differs when when I'm on duty. I like to be fabulous, you know. I love, you know, opulence and grandeur and like textures of fabrics and, you know, colors and accessories, and I do love to indulge in that. And then when I'm off duty, you know, you're private. It's your private world. It's not so, you just don't want to allow people, you're not on show. So I tend to wear a lot of like skinny jeans, t-shirts. I like capes, you know, that you can kind of put on. You're still glamorous in your flat shoes, but you're wearing kind of a fabulous cape or something, you know. Still, you gotta keep fabulous, right? Try. I definitely change my style according to where I am. You know, London is a place, we're so fortunate, we're in a city that has no judgment and people are creative and you can get away with anything. Whereas you go to LA, it's slightly more, it's just total different. It's very casual, but you can't do the whole glamorous. In Portugal, it's very, you know, it's a beach culture. It's sophisticated chic. It's not over the top. I put a spell on you. I'm very fortunate that I moved to London and I met a great group of creative people, and they've all gone off to, you know, start fashion brands and stuff that are doing quite well. My best friend, who I grew up with in Portugal, and she's called Georgia Harding, and she's doing really well. And actually, this is her dress. I like that you can go to her and you can buy one piece, and it's such a statement. You know, that I'm more into that. I like buying like extravagant one piece and like, you know, a bunch of ordinary stuff. So I'm very fortunate that I'm around women who are inspiring. They kind of keep me on trend. I would definitely say that they rub off on, you know, the way I think of my fashion and what I would normally wear. They kind of have great style themselves. Your style is definitely influenced by the characters you play. You know, it's again going back to a slight method acting. I always try to come to set, you know, if I'm a leading lady, I try to come to set feeling like one, you know, emulating that. On the Tudors I played the Queen, so you can't help but kind of walk a little straighter and like feel, you know, you have to live up to that role even when you come off set. So you do, I mean, just technically you understand costume and clothes and things more, so when you do shop and you do look for things, your eyes, you know, see stuff that you wouldn't normally see, and you do look for things that are slightly more, yeah, maybe remind you, or you're definitely inspired by those long like capes and skirts and, you know, corsets and things. My life motto is enjoy life and life will enjoy you. And that's how I try to live every day. If you enjoy, you put the energy out, it'll come back, and I believe that. So that's how I try. And do what you love with passion. And if you don't, if it lacks passion, don't do it.